Hi, I'm Kevin Lincoln. I'm 58 years old.
I'm Bob Del Pizzo. I am 56 years old.
My name is Kathleen Optoff, and I'm 62 years old.
Patrick O'Donnell.
Dan Sato.
Steve Ludis.
Brian King.
Barbara Such.
I'm 65 years old.
54. 57.
53 years old.
57 years of age.
I worked in a paper mill for 34 and a half years.
I was with Panasonic for 25 years.
Right now I'm a retired physician assistant.
I was with Passaic County for 18 years until I got too old for them.
In 2009, there were about 2 million Americans 55 and older unemployed, more than 3 million Americans 50 and older unemployed.
The paper mill was thriving, and I was happy.
I liked teaching. I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was a good salary. The work environment was good.
I loved my job.
But then the bust hit.
We're letting you go.
I ended up being downsized out.
Came back from the holidays. My boss came in my office and basically laid out the information.
He says, you have a choice. We're going to lay you off, or you've got the years, why don't you retire?
They gave the story about the whole package. They have it all written out. It's all planned.
I knew something was up.
You knew it was coming. You didn't know if it was going to be you or when.
I said, okay.
I said, where do I go now?
I've been out of work about 18 months or so.
My last day was September 30th of 2009.
November 2007, the hospital closed.
I was out of work for a year and a half and had 27 interviews in that year and a half.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
What is unusual, I think, for older Americans is that their unemployment durations tend to be longer than for younger folks. So that when an older person loses his or her job, more than half of them are spending 6 or more months out of work. You know, here you are, you're laid off with the rest of the masses, and it's like, why me, and why? Just why?
I thought people that were in transition weren't trying hard enough to find a job. But through my experience, that's not true.
So I'm looking for other work. I'm out sending out resumes, and I'm just not hearing back.
I speak to a lot of recruiters where I can. I send out my resumes.
In the last 10 months, I probably sent out 400 or 500 resumes.
I thought the fact that I spent 25 years in the military will count for something, but if you don't even hear anything?
No interviews, no callbacks, nothing.
I have an interview tomorrow. I'm just doing it to feel viable and get a foothold. Once I get a foot in the door, I know that I can prove myself.
If I can get an interview, I'll get that job. I have confidence in that.
Get me in front of a company, give me the opportunity to interview, and I will get the job.
Don't take those older people for granted. You know, they are not as old as they look, and they're not as timid as they look. Give me my independence, but also give me my work, and let me make my own way. Let me survive.